I'm LaShonda Milner.
I'm Christina Howell. This is Fcso 34 News,
The Week in Review. Christina reporting the news in the spotlight.
Beware. Beginning Sunday, you may notice our deputies looking a little scruffy. We are once again participating in No Shave November. Last year, we raised approximately $5,000 during November, and we donated it to the American Cancer Society. We raised an additional $4,000 during Do It Again December, and we donated it to local nonprofit Imprints Cares. We are excited to participate again this year, allowing our deputies and detention officers to sport a different look while supporting causes that we care about. If you receive a phone call from a deputy saying that they will take money from you in order to drop charges against you, please know that it is a scam. This scam continues to circulate with different variations, but the bottom line is that a deputy will never call and give you the opportunity to pay money in order for your charges to be dismissed. If you receive a phone call like this, know that it is a scam. If you ever receive a message from law enforcement and you are unsure if it is legitimate, call our non-emergency number and ask to be connected to the deputy who left you a message. Most importantly, we remind you to never give money to anyone over the phone. You work hard for your money, and we want you to keep it. If you've been charged with a crime and have an upcoming court date, you may complete the online court date check-in form. If you complete the form online, you will not need to appear at your first court date. This form allows you to request an attorney or tell the court whether you will hire your own attorney or represent yourself. You may complete this form by going to the website, or if you do not have access to the internet, you may call the Public Defender's Office and complete the form over the phone. You can also sign up to receive text notifications of upcoming court dates on your phone. We've received numerous reports of automobile break-ins, primarily in the Louisville and Clemens area. The vast majority of automobile break-ins occur when vehicles are left unlocked. Take your valuables inside and remember to keep what's yours and lock your doors. And finally, a thank you to Stanleyville Chick-fil-A for providing a safe place for our deputies to eat their meals. With so many dine-in options being closed, we greatly appreciate their thoughtfulness and generosity.
Winter can be challenging for many families and the homeless. Corporal Moore shares with us how we need you to bring warmth to our community in need.
This Sunday, November 1st, from 3 to 5 p.m., we're going to be kicking off something down at the Forsyth County Public Safety Center at 301 North Church Street, downtown Winston-Salem. What is it we're kicking off? We're kicking off a winter coat drive. This is going to be huge. You know, there are many people in our community, children and senior adults, who don't have proper winter wear. Well, we want to do something about that, and we want to partner with you. So bring down those coats, gently used coats or new coats, and donate them to us. We'll be out in front of the building here. It's drive-through. You drop off your coat. And also remember, if you have warm hats or toboggans or any kind of gloves or socks, we'll take those items too. So gently used items, please show up Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. And when you go through the area afterwards, visit one of the restaurants downtown. You won't believe what they've done downtown to revitalize the area. It's beautiful.
This week we offered standardized field sobriety training class. LaShonda attends the course to educate you and to bring you exclusive behind-the-scenes footage.
Our DWI task force efforts are to combat driving while impaired.
The DWI Task Force is a multi-agency group comprised of officers with the Winston-Salem Police Department, Kernersville Police Department, and the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. Our primary goal is to locate and remove impaired drivers from the roadways in Forsyth County.
They conduct a standardized field sobriety test training to help our deputies recognize DWI and DUI offenders.
The class that we're teaching this week is standardized field sobriety testing. The purpose of this class is to provide these officers and deputies with the proper education and training that they need to also locate and apprehend impaired drivers and remove them from the roadways here in Forsyth County.
Volunteer civilian drinkers are a part of the training. They are breathalyzed before and after the test. In a controlled environment, the volunteers drink measured amounts of alcohol beverages over a 2-hour time period. Then the sobriety test is conducted. The test includes a horizontal gaze nystagmus, a walking turn, and the one-leg stand. Once the test is complete, all volunteers are required to leave with a designated driver. Deputy Jacob Williams shares eye-opening facts why it's important not to drive while impaired.
You know, people drink at different volumes with different regularity, so alcohol affects everyone differently. It's good, though, that they can see that this training is reliable and that regardless of any outside conditions and factors, they'll be able to be confident in this training that they can know that they're going to be able to get the impairment, to recognize the impairment in a person, to make sure that we don't put any impaired people back on the roadway.
Being able to detect the presence of alcohol in a person is a valuable skill. This kind of training is another tool that allows us to enforce the law and keep you safe. Corporal Moore keeping us connected with our community.
I'm off the roof. I wanted to let everybody know that I thank you for all your support. Everything went really well over at Pinnacle Bank at Harvey Street and South Stratford Road. Some of my friends have been saying they wanted to pay extra to keep me up on the roof. I thought about staying up there for an extra $1,000 per day, but I didn't want to spend Christmas on the roof. So that's just a rumor. We'll ignore that, okay? But it's been a huge success, the 100 Bin Challenge. I want to thank everyone. We had gifts from as far away as from California that made monetary donations for us. So thank you, California, and thank you for all the citizens here in North Carolina. You guys have been fantastic. We'll be giving out the final results of the 100 Bin Challenge here shortly. We've got one more event coming up this Saturday I'll talk about in just a minute. So we have really done well. So thank you so much for all that you've done for us. Now, the Battle of the Badges is coming up this Saturday. That's tomorrow at 9 a.m. at David Couch Park over on Deacon Boulevard. It's 401 Deacon Boulevard. Now, we're limited to the number of people who can come in. If you make it to the park, remember, it's only 3 non-perishable food items to get in. But if you can't make it, we're going to be live streaming on Go Fcso on our Facebook page, so you can watch from the comfort of your home. Don't forget, we're still doing the raffle tickets. If you haven't gotten your raffle tickets, remember you can go to www.crisiscontrolministry.com and still purchase one of those raffle tickets online. We really want to give away that 2020 Chevy Silverado 4x4 crew cab truck. We've got to sell 750 tickets in order to give away the truck. If we don't get to that point, we'll be a 50-50 raffle drawing where you'll get 50% of proceeds. The other 50% will go to Crisis Control Ministry. But I really want to give away that truck, so go online and buy one of those tickets from us. Thank you very much. You guys have a great week.
And now LaShonda with what you need to know.
Halloween is a multi-million-dollar business. Many are focusing on candy and costumes, while we want you to know safe practices. Tip 1. Make minor changes to costumes by adding strips of reflective tape to make yourself as visible as possible. Tip 2. Practice correct road safety by walking on sidewalks, and if no sidewalks, walk on the left side of the road facing traffic. Tip 3. Create a buddy system and travel with flashlights. Tip 4. Check the sex offender registry at www.ncdoj.gov as you plan your route. Tip 5. For those that will be behind the wheel, be on alert and slow down for the goblins who will be crossing the street. And remember COVID-19 safety. Halloween masks do not serve as protection. Use hand sanitizer and comply with social distancing. Remember, Halloween is a treat. The trick is to have fun and be safe.
We gotta try to become greater. We gotta try to love more. We gotta try to remove the distance that has set us apart. We've got to try to communicate to one another. We've got to try to encompass all of us. We must never forget the power of we. So we must continue to try. We must continue to do our parts as individuals. As always, we can and we will.
Thank you for watching FCSO 34 News, The Week in Review. Truth, transparency,
and understanding.